City hums like it knows my face. Same old streets, different pace. I don't rush what's bound to fall. I learned timing beats it all. Your shadow crossed a passing light. Didn't stop, didn't bite. I don't chase what's overdue, I let it move. I've seen want turn into need, watch need turn into bleed. Some lines once crossed too far, still leave a mark. These dark blues keep me clean, somewhere in between. They don't shout, they don't bruise, they just tell the truth. I don't bend, I don't lose, I move calm in dark blues. Barstools lie like empty vows. Same regrets, different crowds. Your name don't ring at rest, like a thought I didn't test. I don't hate what didn't stay, I just learned another way. Some men beg, some refuse, I adjusted to the use. Silence taught me how to see what noise hides easily. You don't have to raise your hand to command. These dark blues hold my ground, never lift me, never drown. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just stay true. I don't rush, I don't choose, I stay sharp in dark blues. Midnight clocks don't owe me time, they just move, I fall in line. I don't fight what's meant to pass, I let moments finish fast. Strength ain't rage or borrowed pride, it's walking steady on your side. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I learn calm from dark blues. From dark blues. If love's a door, I left it closed, not locked, just decomposed. Some endings don't need flame, they fade unnamed. I ain't hollow, I ain't used, just refined, reduced. These dark blues don't fade with age, they sharpen my edge when the night asks me to move. I don't refuse, I don't rise, I don't lose, I exist in dark blues. Morning breaks, no hues, same man, dark blues. Night falls in like a tailored coat, fits you right around my throat. City lights don't ask my name, they blink once, then look away. I don't chase what's moving fast, I learn weight from things that last. Every step I didn't lose, polished by dark blues. I've seen fire burn itself, trying to be something else. Some men learn to rise and fall, I learned to stand. These dark blues don't break my stride, they keep the edges tight. They don't beg, they don't use, they just set the mood. I don't bend, I don't choose, I move clean in dark blues. Barroom glass holds neon lights, same old songs in newer ties. Your voice drifts through the smoke, doesn't land, just floats. I don't chase what didn't stay, I let memory decay. Some good things bruise, then turn into use. Silence taught me how to read the space between need. You don't have to raise your tone to own the room. These dark blues don't speak out loud, they keep me level in a crowd. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just show what's true. I don't rush, I don't lose, I stay sharp. Sharp in dark blues. Midnight trains don't look behind, they just cut the line. I respect that kind of grace, leaving without a trace. Strength ain't fists to borrow pride, it's walking calm on your own side. I don't ask, I don't choose, I trust these dark blues. If love's a war, I laid arms down. No white flag, no crown. Some battles end when you refuse to bleed for proof. I ain't hollow, I ain't used, just steady tune. These dark blues don't fade with time, they age like well cut lines. When the night pulls tight and smooth, like it knows my sins. Every night pulls me back in. I light a smoke, watch it fade, just like every vow I made. Ain't no angels in this town, just tired men going down. Every face feels unfamiliar, even when they know my name. I keep walking past reflections, but they all look the same. These dark blues ride shotgun with me every mile, every truth. I tried running from the silence, but it's louder when I move. Love don't stay, it just passes through, leaves a scar, takes a piece of you. I don't pray, I just lose. Yeah, I'm living on dark blues. Barroom clock stuck on regret, every tick another debt. Your memory, it's like cheap wine, burns slow, waste time. I've learned hope's a loaded gun, points back when you think you won. This heart don't beat for fun, it just survives, then runs. I've been telling lies to myself, saying I'm fine, saying I'm strong, but the truth keeps knocking and it don't leave me alone. These dark blues ride shotgun with me every mile, every truth. I tried burying the silence, but it always digs back through. Love's a game I always lose. Dealer smile stacks the rules. I don't cry, I just bruise. Yeah, I'm living on dark blues. Neon rain on broken signs, every dream past its time. I hear sirens singing low, like they know where I'll go. There's a weight I can't outrun, every battle's already won. By the past, by what I chose, by the things I never said. If redemption's on the way, it took a wrong turn yesterday. I ain't looking to be saved, just need something real to stay. They say pain makes a man, guess that's why I understand why I stand here half confused, with a soul full of dark blues. the night I've lived before. Same old bar, same old tune. Moon hangs low like it's tired too. I don't rush, I don't pray, I just let the hours decay. Every face I pass by looks like me if I lie. I learn quick not to explain. Some truths don't need a name. If you carry them long enough, they start carrying you. These dark blues keep me steady when the world spins fast. They don't promise me forever, just a way to last. Love tried once, love refused, left me locked in dark blues. Hey. Ashtray full of almost chances, missed calls and second glances. Your voice ain't loud anymore, it's a knock on a closed door. I don't chase what disappeared, I don't toast to wasted years. Some men heal, some men choose to make peace with what they lose. Silence taught me how to see what noise never showed me. You don't need a loaded heart to know what's empty. These dark blues know my weight, every step, every mistake. They don't ask me to confess, they just sit with the mess. No excuse, no excuse, no excuse. I just breathe in dark blues. Midnight train screams down the line like it's running out of time. I watch it pass, don't move a bone. Some roads ain't meant to be known. I keep my hands inside my coat, guard my words, guard my throat. I've said enough, I've paid my dues. Now I speak in dark blues. If love's a lesson I passed too late, read it wrong, learned it straight. Pain don't shout, it stays polite, waits for you in quiet nights. I ain't broken, I ain't clean, just somewhere in between. I don't bend, I don't bruise, I adapt to dark blues. These dark blues don't drag me down, they keep my feet on solid ground. When the lights all fade to black, they're the only thing I have. No disguise, no loose screws. I'm still standing in dark blues. Morning comes, same shoes, same walk, dark blues. You left your boots by the doorway, your coat on my kitchen chair. You laughed, said you'd only stay a moment, then months piled up everywhere. We burned our eggs on a Tuesday, kissed black coffee off our lips. You traced a promise on my shoulder, then you let it nearly slip. I watch you dance in my mirror, wearing my old flannel shirt, bare feet on the busted hardwood. You said love's supposed to hurt. We talk kids, we talk leaving, we talk running out of time. You poured your heart in my glassware, mixed your mess with mine. Love is a long road, babe, whiskey on the side of the bed. Some days we're slow dancing, some days we're hanging by a thread. You put your storm in my bottle, I put my prayer in your hands. Love is a long road, babe, and I'm still walking where you stand. You got your scars from your father, I got these lines from the night. We fought about the bills and the weather, who was wrong, who was half right. You slammed the door, I lit a candle, talked to the empty room. Said, if this is all that love is, why do I still make space for you? Remember that cheap motel outside Houston, neon buzzing like a fly. We didn't sleep, just told our secrets till the clocks ran out of lies. You cried about your first heartbreak, how you swore you'd never stay. But there you were, ink on my shoulder, spelling out my name. Love is a long road, babe, whiskey on the side of the bed. Some nights we burn like summer, some nights we're colder than the dead. You put your storm in my bottle, I put my prayer in your hands. Love is a long road, babe, and I'm still walking where you stand. We say forever in the morning, by evening we're halfway packed. Suitcase full of almost leaving keys tossed, then we take them back. We're too proud to ask forgiveness, too tired to start again. But when the room gets quiet, you still reach for my hand. I caught you staring at the doorway, like the past was coming in. I poured a shot, slid it over, said, tell me where you've been. You said, I'm scared of the sunlight, I'm scared of dying slow. I said, I'm scared you'll wake up someday and finally let me go. We made a church out of this bedroom, with the blankets of stained glass, preaching promises at midnight, praying they might last. Your hair smelled like every season, rain and smoke and May. I memorized that mixture in case you slipped away. Love is a long road, babe, whiskey on the side of the bed. We keep on losing our patience, we keep on finding it again. You put your storm in my bottle, I put my prayer in your hands. Love is a long road, babe, and I'm still walking where you stand. Tears stack up like dishes, sink full but we still sing. We ain't fixed all of our damage, but we got circles on our ring. We missed some trains in the station, caught a few by accident. We never turned into perfect, just a little more decent. So here's to cracked up mornings, to late night honest fights, to all the times we almost ended, still holding on by sunrise. I'll take your silence and your thunder, your crooked smile at 2 a.m. If loving you is the trouble, I'll pour that trouble again. Hey! Love is a long road, babe, whiskey on the side of the bed. We toast to all our failures like they were blessings instead. You put your storm in my bottle, I put my prayer in your hands. Love is a long road, babe, and I'm still walking where you stand. Another night alone with myself. Heart ripped out, still beat so slow. Where'd all that fire go? Whiskey stains on my soul, can't make me whole. Love's a liar, cruel joke, leaves me broke. seal. I gave you promises and unpaid bills. Now it's late night radio and musted flares, talking to the ceiling like it understands. Your sweatshirt hanging on the kitchen chair smells like heaven that isn't there. I trace your name in the still down tape, watch it fade faster than I think. If you ever wonder what you meant to me, this fractal dust is your unity. Whiskey on my velvet heart, lights going down, tears for sure. Life keeps leaving black marks in the dark. Yeah, it hits me, splits me apart. I keep pouring, you keep barking, same old songs in cold and bargain. Whiskey on my woman heart. So in the satellites, we almost got it right. To the crooked door, that's all I lied. If loving you's a part-time, I can't pay you part. I signed it over with a weathered heart. Ooh, I signed it over with my weathered heart. So here's to the nights we almost got it right. To the crooked road that stole our lives. If loving you's a part-time, I can't pay it for. I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. Empty glass, full ashtray, same old song on replay. You showed up, boots by the door, laughing at smoke like I heard it before. Red lipstick on my best mistakes. You said, boy, how much more can you take? I said, pull up a chair, pour what you choose. If love's gonna hurt, make it whiskey blues. Love hits hard like a midnight train, slow and loud through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels aligned. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through. Baby, if my heart's gonna bright. You in my shirt from the night last night. Coffee cold, but your hands were warm. We laughed at the mess and the thunderstorm. You traced the lines on my tired face. Said you've been running, babe, from an empty place. I kissed your palm, said I always choose the long way home through the whiskey blues. Every promise tastes like fire. Every kiss a spinning room. I keep lighting my desire like a match that knows its doom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love hits hard like a midnight train, slow and loud through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels alive. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through. Baby, if my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey, whiskey blue. You're my last call, first sin, my goodbye, my begin. You're the ache I lean into the storm I keep walking through. You're the card I should not draw. Every line I cross in chalk. You're the prayer I half believe, the one I drink and never leave. So take my pride, take my name, scratch your letters in my flame. If love's a tab I can't refuse, I'll pay it singing these whiskey blues. Hey! Years go by, same old bar, same old stool, same old scars, but your laugh still shakes the walls. Every time I pass life calls, we ain't perfect, we ain't pure, but every fight makes me more sure. I'll trade my heaven for these worn-out shoes, walking beside you through the whiskey blues. Love hits hard like a midnight train, slow and loud through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels aligned. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through. Baby, if my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey, whiskey blues. So pour it slow, let the night run long. Life is short, but this love is strong. If I gotta drown, I'll choose this view. You, my glass, and these whiskey blues. You, my glass, and these whiskey blues. Streets still warm from a dying sun. Another deal with no one. A lot of smoke, let the silence talk. Learn more listening than I ever walked. Every face got something to hide, every truth's got a broken side. I don't knock on open doors, been here before. I don't bleed for things I lost, already paid the cost. Some lessons stick like Midnight rain on asphalt skin, washing sins I ain't in. I've been heavy, I've been light, still walk the same at night. Strength ain't physical pride, it's knowing when to let things slide. I don't ask, I don't choose, I just follow. Dark blue. If hope knocks, I let it wait. I don't rush what comes too late. I ain't broken, I ain't new, just refined by use. Every mile I didn't run still knows where I'm from. These dark blues don't fade or shine, they just match my stride when the night pulls tight and cruel. They stay true. I don't win, I don't lose, I just live in dark blues. Street goes quiet, no cues. Same road, dark blues, dark blues. Headlights stretch on a two-lane scar. City fades in the rearview dark. I don't pray for open signs, I read the road, I read the lines. Every mile I didn't run taught me who I become. I don't chase a younger truth, I outgrew. I've seen hope dressed up as need, watched it beg, watched it bleed. Some lessons hit you clean when you lean back. These dark blues like shotguns slow, they don't steer, they just know. They don't lie, they don't soothe, they just move. I don't rush, I don't lose, I stay cool in dark blues. Ooh, radio plays and no regrets, same damn song I ain't skipped yet. Your name hums in broken chords, not sharp enough to hurt no more. I don't rewind what's already gone, I let the night roll on. Some men shout, some men bruise, I learned quiet truth. Silence taught me how to hear what noise hides in fear. You don't need to own the road to drive. These dark blues keep my speed, never faster than I need. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just cruise. I don't bend, I don't lose, I move steady in dark blues. Station lights at 2 a.m. Feel like old friends again. Nobody asks where I'm from, they just sell me time and run. Strength ain't fighting every bend, it's knowing where it ends. I don't stall, I don't choose, I trust these dark blues. If love was fuel, I burned it clean. Didn't beg, didn't leave. Some fires teach you when to slow. Before you go, I ain't empty, I ain't through, just tuned. The city exhales when the bar shut down, like it's tired of wearing the crown. I walk past lives I almost chose. Every face tells me what I know. I don't chase the younger man, I buried him where I stand. Every scar I never show keeps time move slow. I learned pain don't need a sound, it just settles in around like smoke that stains a room long after you leave. These dark blues don't fight the night, they make peace with low light. They don't promise, they don't use, they just sit with truth. I don't rise, I don't lose, I remain in dark blues. Street corners whisper my name, not loud, just enough to stay. Your memory ain't sharp or sweet, it's the rhythm in my feet. I don't replay what went wrong, I let it hum like an old song. Some melodies don't resolve, they just go on. I stopped asking for relief, stopped dressing wounds with belief. Some nights aren't meant to end, they just been. These dark blues keep their distance, like a man who understands. They don't ask me to be strong, they just let me stand. I don't win, I don't choose, I just stay in dark blue. Midnight feels like borrowed time, every breath a measured line. I don't rush what's nearly gone, I let it finish on its own. I've seen hope wear thinner skin, break when you lean too hard on it. I don't curse what's overdue, I let it through. If love's a language, I went quiet, not out of fear, just tired. Some truths don't want release, they want peace. I ain't empty, I ain't full, just steady like the pull of gravity in you. Just walk beside the way just like my heart, just like my soul. Another sunrise, another regret. Where'd all the good time go? Whiskey tears sting my eyes. Love's alive. Broken bottles serenade. She walked out, door slammed shut. Left me with nothing but dust. Said I was poison, a bitter taste. My love, a wasted trust. Why does it hurt so bad? This ache in my chest. Whiskey tears sting my eyes. Love's alive. Broken bottles serenade. Used to believe it forever, you know. Now it's just yesterday's ghost. Oh, haunting my nights, stealing my sleep. A love I love the most. Ashtray cold on the counter. 2 shot glasses, one still warm. Your lipstick print on the bottle like a promise and a warning and warm. You're pacing holes in the kitchen. I'm sunk deep in this chair. You say you're tired of my drifting, but you keep running your fingers through my hair. You say, baby, pick a road. You can't be halfway gone. I say, pour another round. Let's argue till the dawn. 'Cause it's love and life and whiskey blues. Every fight we win and lose. You slam the door, I light the fuse, but I keep coming back to you. It's love and life and whiskey blues. Half truth, half excuse. We bruise each other, choose each other every time. seen your halo crooked, I've watched your halo fall. I've kissed your shaking shoulders when you couldn't stand at all. You watched me lose my temper, you watched me lose my nerve. You held me when my chances crashed hard, got what they deserve. We are saints in cheap leather, we are sinners in good shoes. We are Sunday morning quiet and Saturday wrecked in use. If this ain't worth the wreckage, if this ain't worth the pain, why do we keep meeting at that same old window pane? For the love and life and whiskey blues, every scar a little muse. We drain the glass, we change the tune, but the same old feeling pulls us through. Yeah, it's love and life and whiskey blues, raw nerve, tender proof. We break each other, make each other brand new than used, dancing these love life whiskey blues with you. Clock says 1:45. Your eyes say one more try. You're wearing that faded jacket I bought you in July. You traced my name on the table in a ring of watered rye. You whisper, I ain't leaving, I just like to hear you ask me why. You say, baby, I'm your shadow, even when I disappear. I laugh, you're my favorite trouble, my favorite souvenir. 'Cause it's love and life and whiskey blues, every vow we've been reused. We're shot glass saints with worn out shoes, still choosing what we're gonna lose. Yeah, it's love and life and whiskey blues, road rash, tender bruise. We fight like hell, then fall like fools in the same old living room, drowning in love life whiskey blues with you. So pour that truth slow and heavy, let it cut right through the lies. If this is all we're ever getting, I'll still take it every time. 'Cause when the bottle's dry and empty and all the talking's through, I'm still that worn out, torn up fool who reaches out for you. Yeah. Yeah. Concrete sweat the nights away, city breeze through cracks and breaks, neon stains my tired shoes. Every step I don't refuse, I learned early how to stay when everyone else runs away. Loud applause, no excuse, just a man in dark blues. I don't look back for revenge, I don't move fast, I don't pretend. true. I don't bend, I don't move, I just breathe and die through, yeah. Midnight clocks don't judge my face. They just tick, they don't care. Every scar I didn't show still knows where to go. I ain't clean, red sailor coat, fists just right around my throat. City lights don't ask my name, they blink once, then look away. I don't chase what's moving fast, I learn wait from things that last. Every step I didn't lose, polished by dark blues. I see the fire burn itself, trying to be something else. Some men learn to rise and fall, I learned to stand. These dark blues don't break my stride, they keep the edges tight. They don't beg, they don't use, they just set the mood. I don't bend, I don't choose, I move clean in dark blues. Barroom glass holds neon lights, same old songs in newer ties. Your voice drifts through the smoke, doesn't land, just floats. I don't chase what didn't stay, I let memory decay. Some good things bruise, then turn into use. Silence taught me how to read the space between need. You don't have to raise your tone to hold the room. These dark blues don't speak out loud, they keep me level in a crowd. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just show what's true. I don't rush, I don't lose, I stay sharp in dark blues. Midnight trains don't look behind, they just cut the line. I respect that kind of grace, leaving without a trace. Strength ain't fists or borrowed pride, it's walking calm on your own side. I don't ask, I don't choose, I trust these dark blues. If love's a war, I laid arms down. No white flag, no crown. Some battles end when you refuse to bleed for proof. I ain't hollow, I ain't used, just steady tune. These dark blues don't fade with time, they age like well-cut lines. When the night pulls tight and smooth, I move through. I don't rise, I don't lose, I just live in dark blues. Dark breaks clean, no cues. Same man, dark blues. Save your seat without knowing why. Like you walk in and say I'm fine. The room still holds your weight, even time won't rearrange. I practiced all the words I'd say if I ever got that day. But the door stayed still and closed, and I learned how silence grows. I thought love could wait its turn, didn't know it burns to learn. These dark blues hold my breath when I think about what's left. They don't tell me I was wrong, they just play the song. I don't fight, I don't choose, I just remember in dark blues. Wear your jacket when it's cold, feels like I'm not alone. Every pocket tells a lie that you're just outside. I don't cry like I should, I just stand where we stood. Some goodbyes don't arrive, they just show up as live. I was strong in all the wrong ways, proud when I should have stayed. These dark blues know my face, every fault I could in place. They don't leave when I'm confused, they just stay. Dark blues, I don't beg, I don't move, I just say in dark. Morning comes like nothing changed, like love don't rearrange. People say you'll be okay, like okay means gone someday. I don't need to understand, I just need to feel your hand one more time just to prove this was true. If I had one on this prayer, it wouldn't ask you back here, it just asked forgiveness for the nights I missed. I was learning how to be a man while losing you was the plan I never chose. They just learn my tears. They don't heal, they don't excuse, they just see me through. I don't win, I don't lose, I just love you in dark blue. If love still hears what we say, I hope you know I'll stay. Neon arms like a tired prayer. Rain-soaked streets don't care. Boots dragging sins behind. Another lost night, another line. Ashtray full of borrowed time. Cheap motel, flickering sign. Every mirror knows my face. Every drink just takes your place. I keep hearing your voice in the noise like a bad old vinyl scratch. They're trying to drown it in the blues, but it keeps calling back. Broken chords and rusted strings, singing songs about broken things. Heartbeat slow, then skips a line, like this messed up life of mine. Love came fast, love left me here with scars unseen. I play low, I play it bruised. Yeah, I got nothing left but blues. Streetlight shadows know my name. Same old town, same old shame. Barroom saints and whiskey sins. Promises I never win. Your perfume still hangs around in every dark and empty sound. I chase ghosts I can't outrun, bleeding slow beneath the sun. Every mile just feels the same. Every road leads back to you. I tried burning all the bridges, but the fire never took on. Broken chords and rusted strings, singing songs about broken things. Heartbeat slow, then skips a line, like this messed up life of mine. Love came fast, love left me here with scars I've seen. I play it low, I play it bruised. Yeah, I got nothing left but blues. Midnight talks with empty chairs, confessing things to no one there. Clock keeps laughing at my pain. Tick by tick, same refrain. I learned hope is just a word when silence screams louder than heard. Every goodbye cuts me clean like a knife I never see. They said man up, let it go, but they don't hear these demons slow. Dragging chains inside my chest, lay me down, don't let me rest. If redemption's real somewhere, it sure as hell ain't waiting here. I wear regret like second skin, another round. Let it creeps in, cold and gray, finds me still here, not okay. If tomorrow ever comes through, I'll meet it drunk on dark blue. got sweats on the bar, just like me, been working hard. City breathing down my neck, every promise turns to debt. I don't chase, I don't plead, I just sit here, let it bleed. Crowds talk loud, say too much, I learned silence, it's harder than touch. I don't break, I just bend, I don't lose, I descend. Every smile's a loaded gun, pointed when the nights have done. These dark blues don't shout my name, they whisper slow, they play the game. They stay when love don't stick around. Lay me low, don't make a sound. I don't beg, I don't choose, I just walk with these dark blues. Street lights blink like tired eyes, seen too much, learned to lie. Every step feels measured now, I don't rush, I don't bow. Your memory ain't warm or sweet, it's a ghost that walks my street. No hard feelings, no regret, just lessons carved in cigarette smoke and dead. I stopped asking why or when some roads don't circle back again. I don't hope, I don't plan, I just do what a broken man can. These dark blues don't need a voice, they hum low, they make the choice. They pull me through the quiet nights, past the wrongs, past the fights. I don't win, I don't lose, I just live with these dark blues. Midnight deals with my reflection, no forgiveness, no protection. I learned peace ain't feeling fine, it's surviving one more line. Clock keeps time, I don't care, I've been gone, I've been there. Some in praise, some in fall, some just stand and feel it all. If love's a crime, I serve my time, self-made a memory and wine. They say move on, let it fade, but some scars like to stay. I ain't angry, I ain't numb, just tired where I'm from. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I just carry these dark blues. These dark blues walk beside me, don't judge, don't leave. They know every quiet truth I never speak, but always keep. I don't ask, I don't accuse, I just move with these dark blues. Morning comes, I stay cool, still dressed in dark blue. The night don't ask me where I've been, it just lets me walk back in. Streetlights hum like old regrets, nothing here I haven't met. I don't hurry, I don't stall, time don't scare me much at all. Every mile I didn't choose still led me here in dark blues. I've seen truth wear borrowed skin, watched it crack from trying to fit in. Some things only show their settle scores to closed doors. These dark blues hold my shade, never tired, never fake. They don't heal, they don't amuse, they just stay true. I don't rush, I don't lose, I move slow in dark blues. Ooh, midnight feels like borrowed calm, no alarms, no charm. I don't fight what's meant to fade, I'll let time get paid. Strength ain't steel or stone, it's standing firm alone. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I learn stillness from dark blues. If love's a lesson, I passed late, didn't fail, just recalibrate. Some answers come in shade, not parade. I ain't broken, I ain't new, just reduce.
Night pours down like cheap regret on a city that won't forget. I walk slow, hands in my jeans. Learn too much from what I've seen. Streetlights buzz like bad advice. Same mistakes, different price. I don't ask for second views, I already know the truth. I've watched love turn into waste, watch patience come too late. Some lessons don't arrive, they wait. These dark blues don't save my soul, they just help me stay in control. They don't shine, they don't bruise, they just live where I do. I don't beg, I don't choose, I just wear these dark blues. Barroom floors know how I stand. Half a man, half a plan. Your memory ain't sharp or loud, it's just there like a cloud. I don't hate what didn't stay, I just learned to let it wait. Some hearts bend, some refuse. Mine grew quiet, dark and used. Silence taught me how to move without asking for proof. You don't need to say goodbye to know these darker blues will walk my line. Never rush, never lie. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just show us true. I don't win, I don't lose, I just stand in dark blue. clocks don't judge my pace, they just tick, they don't wait. I made peace with what I lack. I don't look forward, I don't look back. Strength ain't fist or pride, it's keeping calm when you're tired. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I learn restraint from dark blues. If hope knocks, I let it pass. Some doors close too fast. I ain't holy, I ain't damn, just a man who understands that some roads you never choose, they choose you. Don't fade away, they age like truth, they stay. When the night pulls tight and cruel, they keep me cool. I don't pray, I don't move, I just breathe in dark blue. Morning comes, same shoe, same and dark blue.